That's all the work you put in going into sports and all that stuff. So what is the work you're putting in now?
Yeah, so it's been quite rewarding. So I'm a small business owner. I have been for the past 12 years. And the consulting business that I run, we primarily do lead generation websites for small businesses. I also personally help colleges and universities implement enterprise software. Right before the pandemic hit, though, we were introduced to this opportunity to drink a product called Ketones. Didn't even know what it was, to be honest with you. And my wife and I were like, sure, we'll try anything once. And I could spend a lot of time sort of educating on what exactly it is to drink ketones. But we started our independent distributorship of promoting a ketone drink. It's a product that puts your body into ketosis. For a lot of people who are, maybe familiar with the keto diet, this drink actually just does that for you without having to do the diet. And, so we have been sharing our experience, our journey with what this product has done for us personally from a health and wellness perspective, and sharing that journey with pretty much everybody that we come in touch with, because we're very passionate about it, and we feel like there's everybody needs to be in ketosis. Google the benefits of being in ketosis and you'll understand why. And it's just how you get there, right? So do you want to do a diet? Do you want to maybe fast and get the benefits of your body creating ketones for you? Or do you just want to do a simple drink? And so I tend to want to push the easy button. I'll do all the hard work on educating people on what it is, but then the easy part is all you have to do is drink it.
There's nothing else to it. Just that. Now you still probably have a pretty decent diet though,
so,
right? Like with anything.
Yeah. So to start with, you will put your body into the state of ketosis by simply drinking it. There's sort of a good, better, best, right? Just like anything in life. If you just did the drink, first of all, you're going to feel like you're cognitively, it's a brain feel, right? So your body is used to probably running off of carbs and sugar. Your body can actually just run off ketones. You don't need the glucose. And so this drink puts you in that mental state. And then from that point, everything sort of builds from that. What we find, though, is that sort of the good, better, best model is that as people get themselves keto adapted by putting their body into the state of ketosis, they have more energy. And what comes with more energy is you start to add more movement to your day. Being a former athlete, I'll be honest with you, 2 years ago, I was just a fat, tired dad, right? Now that I'm putting myself into this physical state, I have more energy. I find that we're doing more workouts. We are taking those 3-mile walks together as a family. We are getting in the gym and doing some of the things that I did 20 years ago, right? Which has been rejuvenating, because now I feel like I'm a 27-year-old because of the fact that I have the energy to do that. And then from a diet perspective, yeah, ketones sort of satiate you, so you don't feel as hungry, and so therefore you don't have to eat. Some people say, well, geez, you should have 6 meals a day, 3 meals and 3 snacks. Well, really? I mean, do you really need that many calories to get through your day? Or are you just doing that and still getting to the end of the day and feeling tired and just want to lay on the couch and watch TV? I don't. And so when you put your body in ketosis, what we've realized is that you don't really crave the carbohydrates. And so therefore you tend to eat less carbs. And as a result of that, since your body doesn't need the carbs for energy, you still have the energy from the ketones. And so it's a real educational process that we talk people through on how to really take advantage of the drink. You don't have to do the diet, but I would say as you sort of become keto adapted, you do tend to eat less carbs, which would maybe translate to being like, oh, I'm on the keto diet. Probably not. Hey, look, I still, just the other day, I went to a fast food restaurant. I went to Culver's.
Well, we are in Wisconsin. I think you kind of have to by law.
And, look, I just get the burger without the bun. Okay. And so, and it's because I just don't crave the bun. And so that's just kind of a personal, aspect of it. But, yeah, it's amazing. And I think to answer your question about how athletics sort of leads into this business is, I recall being healthy in my 20s, and then my wife and I, we have a beautiful family with 3 kids, and then, during our 30s, we just focused on them, running them to all of their events and just eating on the run and all of the things and not really focusing on ourselves. We were introduced to this product by friends of ours who we've met at Ripon College, who happened to be 20 years younger than us. And we kind of thought to ourselves, wow, like, they're in their 20s, we're in our 40s, like, let's just give it a try. I kind of wish I would have known about this in my 20s. It's kind of a secret weapon. And so yeah, I mean, the benefits are just amazing. And I really leverage my experience in athletics because I know what it's like to operate your body at the highest levels. And this is, for me and for literally thousands of people now that we've introduced to this product too, it's just helping them do the same.
Well, let's introduce a few more people to this product. How can they get a hold of you to learn more about this?
Yeah, so there's a lot of different ways, and you know, probably the easiest is we do have a website. It's called drinkingketonesdaily.com. That would probably be the fastest way to really educate yourself on the product and some of the ways in which you can order. On that website, there's a contact form, always available through email, always available through a cell phone connection. And so that's probably the easiest way. I would suggest that, you know, use the website, use the contact us form, get in touch with me personally. Always happy to pick up a phone call or respond to an email and educate folks on what the product is and how they can purchase it.
Well, I'm sure I will most likely be doing said thing, but instead I'm just going to talk to you once we end the camera here. So,
sure.
So let's get to that conversation now. Bill, thank you so much for joining me. This was an absolute pleasure.
It's an absolute pleasure for me too. Thank you so much. This was great.
And thank you for joining us with Ketones.